Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Good morning, sir. Are you Randy Cutler? What's your name, sir? Good morning, Heather Logan. Which case are you here on?
Good morning. I'm here for Randy Cutler and Ryan Samuels for
Okay,
Maple Crest.
you're from Maple Crest. All right, very good. Is that Randy Cutler on the screen there? I can't get him to respond.
I can't see the screen. Yes, it looks like him.
He was here early enough. He just hasn't been able to get his sound turned on. Mr. Cutler, can you hear me? This is a weekly struggle with landlord-tenant court. A lot of people are not familiar with Zoom. You did a good job. I see a lot of ceiling fans. I'm gonna write a country song called "Another Cigarette, Another Ceiling Fan." But anyway, you're in frame and I can see you. And Mr. Cutler, he wanted to show me he doesn't have a ceiling fan. Mr. Porter, are you here with us? Oh, no, who's this? Ted Kaczynski.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. We're struggling with our first defendant to get him connected to the audio.
Not a problem. I think we're all a little early.
Well, it's 8:58. He was here early enough. He was here about 12 minutes till, but I haven't been able to get his sound turned on. Your manager, Heather, is here.
Excellent.
Mr. Cutler, can you hear me? And we've got Ryan Samuels. Let's see if we can get him hooked up. We waste a lot of time with these cases where the people can't get connected. This guy's in the witness protection program. Good morning, sir. Are you Ryan Samuels?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. We're waiting for another person to get connected. So just sit tight with us, and when I get him connected, we'll start
Okay.
our sessions. Just give me Mr. Cutler's telephone number by email and I will call him from the bench.
Okay.
Good morning, Meg. We've been spinning our wheels here for a while.
Good morning, Judge. I'm glad to see you got some forward progress here with those wheels.
No, we have made zero forward progress. We've gone backwards. I think it's coming by snail mail. It hasn't arrived yet. All right, Miss Logan's giving me vertigo. I can't get Mr. Cutler connected. I can't get his phone number. Mr. Samuels is very patient. I put Heather in a waiting room until she lands in one spot. I still haven't got the email.
It
I don't
bounced
know if you
back.
got. This is much harder than it needs to be. Trying to keep my patience. Some days it's harder than others.
All right, you should be getting it shortly.
All right, I think I got it. Let's see if Heather's landed in one spot. There, she's at her desk. Good morning. Is this Randy Cutler?
Yeah,
Mr. Cutler, this is Judge Middleton. You've just wasted 20 minutes of my time. Thank you very much. You're here on a landlord-tenant matter. Is Cody Cutler with you?
oh, he's not here right now.
Does he live there?
Yeah,
All right. Mr. Samuels, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. The first matter is Maple Crest Motel versus Randy Cutler and Cody Cutler. The second matter is Maple Crest Motel versus Ryan Samuels. We're going to take up the Cutler matter first, but both of you are tenants in a landlord-tenant proceeding. Your landlord has filed a proceeding demanding that you pay the rent or move. You may be able to reach an agreement with the landlord by going through a local community dispute resolution case in a mediation. If both parties are interested, the court can refer that to mediation. You may be able to reach a conditional agreement with the landlord, meaning that the case would be dismissed. And if you're able to do that, the court will provide you with the form. Manager of Maple Crest, Heather Logan, is also present. Mr. Cutler, your rent is $180 per week or $720 per month, and that doesn't match. $180 per week isn't the same as $720 per month, but we'll show it as what they pled. At any rate, Mr. Porter or Ms. Logan, what's the current arrearage?
$3,280, and then once March falls in, there would be another $720 added to that.
Mr. Cutler, what's your position?
I can't find a job and I'm trapped broke.
Have you asked for any emergency help?
I don't, everybody said I had to wait till after the court date before I could do anything.
Well, that's not exactly right, but does Cody Cutler live there also?
Yeah,
Does he have a job?
no,
All right. Total amount due through February is $35.37. But if we add another $720 for March, you're $4,257 behind in your rent through March. The law requires that I adjourn this matter for 1 week. And that would take us to March 1st. I'm not allowing you to Zoom in because you haven't been able to successfully Zoom. You have to be here live in person. Friday, March 1st at 1:20.
Friday,
Yes.
March 1st?
Well, let me tell you what the deal is. You have to pay this amount of rent or you're subject to being evicted. You can ask for some emergency help from an agency. You don't have to wait. But I don't know whether they're gonna give you this much money, and I don't know whether they have any money. Parent, who is Cody to? Your son?
Yes, he's my son.
So neither of you work. You haven't paid rent in 5 or 6 months, and they want you to move. So at the hearing on March 1st, I would give you 10 additional days to move or be subject to being evicted, which would take till March 11th.
Well, can we just take the 10 days now? Start the 10 days and. I'll
Yeah.
get myself together.
Well, I can't do that because Cody isn't here. But you can agree to move out within 10 days, but at this point, I'm gonna continue it till next Friday, March 1st, and then you'd get 11 days from that. But you can, if you plan to move, when you do move, you need to turn in your keys and give your forwarding address to the landlord in writing within 4 days of moving.
What? I don't understand what you just said.
If you move, you need to turn in the keys and give your new address to your landlord in writing within 4 days of your moving.
Okay.
Now, if you don't come next Friday, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna order 10 days from March 1st for you to move.
Okay.
But we're not gonna do Zoom. You squandered much of my morning and raised my blood pressure.
I'm sorry, I'm neither. I can barely read and write. I don't know how to use this stuff on the phone.
Well, that's why we'll do it. If we need to do it, we'll do it live. All right, this matter is continued till March 1st at 1:20 p.m. Does that work for you, Mr. Porter?
I will make that work, Your Honor.
All
No
right.
problem.
And if you do just choose to move, turn in the keys and give your forwarding address. If you don't come to the hearing and Cody doesn't come, I will give you until March 11th to move out. All right, you're good to go.
All right. Thank you, and I apologize.
All right, good luck to you, sir.